See, I did it.
Well, yeah. So I want you to go ahead and promote him now because I have been. I wouldn't say I'm blowing up. You know what I mean? But so total right now we just pushed over 300 plays in about 30 days.
Dang,
So yeah,
congratulations.
it's a little over 30 days, but we're gonna say 30 days to make it sound better. But in literally the last 30 days, it was like 260. I think it was the last 30 days.
That's
But
amazing.
total so far because I've only been doing it for like a month and a week or a month and a half or something like that, and
Hmm.
we're just blowing up. But I think that goes to the main reason of I'm just like if you look at it, I'm already like this will be episode 21
Yep.
in a month and a half, and most people are like, yo, just post at least once a week, and
Hmm.
eventually you'll grow. And I'm like, all right. In my mindset, I'm like, well, for the likelihood of over 6 months, I have 6 episodes. There's 1,000 fucking episodes out there in the world. What's the
Yep.
likelihood of them actually seeing my shit besides the people that I promote it to?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm like, well, the more episodes that are out there, the more chance, the more this, the more that, the more friends I get on Facebook and just keep fucking bombshelling that shit over there,
Yep.
they're likely going to see it too. Because I have like over 100 people in California that just watch my shit alone, and it's fucking insane. Because there's less people in Georgia, and I'm like, dude, I fucking live here, dude. Like, what the shit? Like, it makes no sense. Like, it's
Well,
crazy.
no, but that's the thing. Now, like, especially now, there's people, or at least parents, and
Yeah.
these are, family members and other stuff that they'll say, oh, kids are always on their phones and they're always, not present and stuff like that. It's not that they're not present, they're completely present, just not
Oh
with
yeah.
these people, like, not with you, but they're communicating with everyone and communicating with
Oh yeah, for sure.
everything and grasping everything. Like, it's a completely different perspective than it would have been before. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. I wish you know what I would. I started a. Do you remember what's her name? There used to be rappers in high school. There's a white dude and a black dude. One was named Trey Songs. The other one was named
I know who
something.
you're
I don't.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when they were starting out, I actually used to go to their house and I actually did a song with them and I actually did a little rap or whatever. And I don't.
No,
Yeah, yeah,
really?
yeah, 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 yeah. It's underground. You're never gonna find it. I wish I could find it though, just so I can list how trash I was. But I did it, and I ended up doing a. It was almost like it was weird. It was back. I mean, it was like back then,
Yeah.
and I did like a slideshow thing for one of their songs because they couldn't. I guess they couldn't afford to do a music video or some shit. I was like, yo, just let me. I'll just do like a little slideshow shit, but whatever.
Yeah.
And I ended up having it, and I remembered my old YouTube page, and that shit had like I don't know, like 200 uh plays on it or some shit like that with like, and I think I gained like 20 people off of it subs, and I was just like, man, I can't use this shit. Like, they're probably not. They don't even have their same account no more. Like, this is way too. It was like 10 years ago. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit. But I don't know if you can see my screen.
I can.
All right, so let me get it to it. Oh, it's a new month, so it's not doing it. Anyway, so yeah, so anyways, California already has 19 in it, and Georgia has 12. But for this month, and then for the entirety of it, I don't even know what happened to it. But anyways, the entirety of it was like 100 and so you can see up here, it's like 233 last 30 days, and it's
Hmm.
306 now actually. But
That's
man,
awesome.
that shit was fucking insane, dude. I've been like, yo, let me just keep fucking posting this shit and get this shit
Yes.
out. You know what I mean?
Always keep going. Always.
me try to take this off. All right, cool. Yeah, I just learned how to screen share on this shit, so I'm kind of excited to use this shit. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to get like I got like a apartment out here in Cartersville,
Mhm.
and it's a 3 bedroom, whatever, and I pay $675 because my mom actually had it like 5 years ago when it was $675,
Yeah.
and I took over the rent for her, and then I moved in, so like I
Yeah.
got grandfathered into the shit. And then
Yeah.
if the shit cancels, then it goes up to like 1,200 or 1,100 or something like that. I'm
I've
like,
heard.
bro, we're never leaving this spot. We're gonna keep this spot for as long as we can, dude. If I move, hey, you need to move back in, dog. We're not getting rid of
Yeah.
this because they can't breach contract. But there's a kitchen here to my left that I'm thinking about gutting the table out because when my mom left, I got rid of everything and I like
Yeah.
really rebuilt this entire place to where it was like I painted all the walls, I got new furniture, the table, I set everything up. I did the whole Mexican thing to make like the table real nice with the cloth and everything, and the cloth and the seats and shit. And then I got all new pots and pans, knives, all that shit, and then redid the rooms and then you know. But now I'm thinking about gutting it out so I can do my podcast and shit.
I
So
mean,
I've been
whatever works the best
yeah.
is what you need to be rolling with. What
Yeah.
exactly did you, I guess, envision in the beginning when it was the podcast itself?
So 5 years ago, and I wish I would have started it then because, well, for two sleazy reasons, right?
Yeah.
So for one, I was like, I could have started it back then, and I would have been way bigger now, right? That's obviously the one reason everybody's gonna have the wish that it was started early. The
Yeah.
second reason is, so I went through a bankruptcy just this
Mm.
last year, and the reason why is because I was having a kid, and I had bills and credit card debt and all this other shit. And I was like, bro, I'm not gonna
Right.
be able to provide for him like I'm gonna need. I'm gonna have to bite that bullet. I'm gonna have to just take this bankruptcy, wipe the slate clean. I ended up changing my car out. I got a new Kia Sorento for the
Mm.
family car, and I was able to do all that and then keep the car when I did the bankruptcy because I told him, hey, if I'm gonna do it, I have to keep this car. So I'll make
Mm.
the payments, do all that, which I was already making all my payments, but that was one of the things. So my
Yeah.
credit's still like almost a 700 right now, but just because everything's done with, it's just the bankruptcy won't let me allow me to get a house or nothing like that for a
Yeah.
couple years. So I gotta wait. But so before all that, I had probably like 15 grand in credit cards that I could use or whatever. I was like, man, I could have made a bomb ass studio back then with like a good ass camera, good ass
Yeah.
mics, backgrounds, all that shit. And then
That's
now
right.
it's like, I'm kind of just piecing things as it goes, which is okay too, man. It's just a grind. But yeah, so 5 years ago I was thinking about it, and then I was always hesitant. Now I can talk like if me and you met in person at the bullshit ass Rome Mall, right? Mountain Berry Mall.
We
And
don't do that anymore. We have a new
yeah,
fancy cafe. It's called Lumina. That's where we
Lumina.
fancy people go. You know,
Oh,
it's
okay.
a it's a s- it's a step up from Starbucks.
Ooh, okay. All right, yeah. So I wouldn't know nothing about that. I don't go to them anyways. But yeah, so if I were to just meet you in person, dude, it wouldn't even matter how many years it's gone by. It would have been like how we are now, and it would
Yeah.
have been boom. But with being in my image of what I had to do now, it was like talking to myself, and then maybe if I can get some people on, then I could feed off of them, cool, whatever. But man,
Yeah.
I was like, if you go look at my early shit, like I did an introduction just to have it so I can. It's on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all that shit now. But I
Mhm.
had to have that in order to get it on there. They had to see something of what I was doing. And
Yeah.
then I did a remake, and I was like, man, dude, I go back and look at it now and listen to it. I'm like, dude, I was so fucking trash. I'm still trash now, but whatever. I'm better than that. You know what I mean?
No.
Like I was in a dumpster then, and now I'm in a nice, trash can in front of a nice house
Nice
now.
trash can.
You know what I mean? So it just started progressing and progressing and progressing. And one of the things that I was always worried about, and I still do it to this day, is when I'm talking about something, I'll be like, oh yo, so Cam, man, so how was um yeah, so how high school, how was high school, and I'll just say all the time, and when I'm editing I gotta sit there and literally cut that shit out and then scoot that thing together and keep going through the whole thing, so now I don't have to do it as much because but it's just practice, so I just got to get more fluent
Yeah. No,
in how I
and
talk.
that makes sense too. The the first time that I actually when I was training at any lab test now,
Yeah.
or the first, the whilst I was still a manager, I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Um, I I was training, and I would love presenting and actually training people and things of that sort. So
Yeah.
um and didn't really stick with me too much.
Hmm.
Um, now it does, but it's because
Yeah. Because I
you
was about to
know
say you have a nice I don't even know the words for it, but nice like articulate voice.
yeah.
Unlike me, I got like a little bit of a hood background, so like mine's more slurred out a little bit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Which I'm trying to perfect, but at the same time, I don't want to change who I am, man. If they're listening, listen because of
Yeah,
who I am.
exactly. And the thing is, remember that when people are listening in, when they're tuning in to hear you and actually get stuff from you, it's a genuine part of who you are. Whether it
Yeah.
is that you're, because I enunciate things like crazy. My accent is non-existent, but it's
Yeah.
because of the fact that I really like to be taken serious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But I bet you when you go to start speaking Spanish, it's like
yeah. Exactly. So like as
yeah,
soon
it gets
as
in there.
like my family comes in here, like I am full blown Mexican as hell.
Yeah.
What happened to Anna Karen? Like she
Yeah.
was professional two seconds ago. Now
Yeah.
we don't know who
Yeah.
this
Right when
is.
you walk through the door, you got the beads around the neck.
Exactly.
You got the flats on your
Exactly.
feet.
That's
You know
what
what I
I'm
mean?
saying. I got them
The j-
chanclas, you know what I mean?
yeah. Smacking folks left and right, dog.
and then and then there's times where I will catch up with someone that's went to Kusa with me or whatever the case may be, and
yeah.
I have this southern accent that just slips out. Like it's
Ye-
almost unavoidable.
you know what's so funny about that is all right. So, Mariela, right?
Yeah,
And I make fun of her all the time because when she's talking to her family, she's boom. But when and I noticed this, I went to a wedding with her like last weekend or the weekend before or something like that. When she's around there, dude, because she's in Alabama, right? She's from
yeah,
Alabama or whatever. I mean, she was born in Mexico, but raised all her life in Alabama.
right.
So, when she said she's like, "Yeah, you gonna go down yonder?" I'm like, "Hey, bro, what you doing? Hey, we done talked about this. Why are you saying this in public?" And then she'll text me, and I'll be like, "Yo, where you at?" And she'll be like, "Down yonder." I said, "Bro, don't make me block you."
The
Like,
way you block you
what are
right
you
now.
talking? Yeah, what are you talking about right now?
No,
But yeah,
but
she'll
it
do that, and then she'll have
happens.
country act. Even when she's speaking Spanish, to like
Yes.
her mom, I'll sense that like country like slang a little bit, like the not the the twang. That's what it is, the
Yeah.
twang in there. I'm like,
Like it
oh shit.
slips out. It just depends on who you're with. Cause honestly, if I'm just on the phone, usually even
Yeah,
picking up the phone with me, it's just like this is Anna Karen. Like it's just straightforward. There's nothing there. It's very,
yeah,
I guess, just there. Because I of course keep my personality with my voice, and I want to make sure
yeah.
that I'm doing the kindest
Pre-
thing. And I mean, you know that I have like a
presentable to certain people. Yeah,
kind
yeah,
filter, the polite filter that I have that
yeah,
I've always had.
yeah,
But then there's times where I will go full blown like southern. Like, should
yeah.
I be worried? Is he gonna be okay? Like, do you know what I mean? So I'm
yeah,
like, oh God, like every
yeah.
single time.
I think I had that too because what my problem is I was around too many. Uh, like I'm very bad with knowing certain shit.
Yeah.
But like I would say demographics, maybe I don't know. Anyways,
Mhm.
but so my family is from Michigan, right? So they
Right.
got a Yankee accent to them, and then I got people down here that have country accents to them because they were born up there, but they've been down here so long, it's country
Yeah.
accents. And then I got people from Florida and they got their Florida accent. And then I'm involved with every single bit of that. And then all I hang out with at school was Hispanics and then my one Asian friend that I had, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was kind of just all over the place. And then I've always lived in the hood. So that's just kind of
It just
where
kind of
that
you kind of just
came from.
connect everywhere because like even some of the times that we had conversations, like you used to call me a fool,
Yeah, what up,
and
fool?
I was like, I was
Mexican as
like,
fuck,
I
dog.
was
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
does he know like
Hey, Hey man,
Because
you know,
it would just be and like I said, and I talk to you so often because of the fact that you were just a very genuine person.
yeah.
So the fact that sometimes that would slip out, my brain would like,
Bro, what is he right now? Hold on, shit.
yeah,
Wait, hey, yo,
like
Trav, this you?
let me change the channel. Like let me
Yeah,
follow along.
yeah. You
Should
know,
I switch mine as well?
yeah, there was a lot of things, I used to say in high. No, nowadays my thing is, yo, what's up, big dog? You know, what I mean, that's like my thing. What's up, big dog? Or I'll be like, like how I did it in my early packet or
Yeah.
podcast. I'll be like, what's good, baby? You know, and I said it to anybody, a dude, a woman, yo, what's good, baby? I'd be like, what's up, baby girl? You remember Cedro
Yes.
I can't remember
Barajas.
his last name. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So me and him were so like we had so many classes together from middle school, right? I remember I
Yeah.
used to be like tapping beats on the fucking table and shit, and then he would be rapping in middle school.
Yep.
And then we'd have so many classes together, and we had gym a lot together in high school, man. And then that was my fucking dog right there, man. He'd be like, "What's up, baby girl?" I'm like, "Yo, what's up, baby girl? Shit, what you doing, cuz? What you looking cute today?" It's
I
be funny as
remember
shit.
that. Actually, I remember
Yeah.
that in the hallways because it was always that one class. Like I would be coming out of nursing and you was be coming out of gym or something or
Hmm.
other, and it would always be the two of you and
Yeah, and
like
we would almost swap classes because we were going somewhere different. Like,
yeah.
yo, see you, baby girl, and then we'd be gone.
And the thing is, you guys wouldn't stop. It would be one of those things where you just clashed.
Yeah,
Something happened, and
yeah,
then you kept walking, and it would just be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, that's cool."
Yeah, man, he was so funny, man. He had he's a good looking dude, man, but he had this funny look to him, right? Because I guess
Yeah.
the way his posture was and the way his head is, and and then I was always make fun of him. I was like, man, you look good, man, but your head offset, dog. And man, we would make so many jokes with each other and everything. And then they used to have rap battles, man. And I can't remember this guy's name, but man, he had dreads. He was a real hood ass. He lived in East Rome, man. He actually, I think he got, if I'm not mistaken, I think he got killed in jail. If I'm not, after school a little ways. He just had a rough childhood and everything like that. But he was
Yeah.
in gym with us, man. And man, he used to rap with Isidro, and then he would be going, dude. And I'm like, oh shit, bro.
Like
Like, yo,
it's
you
gonna
killing
get
it,
it.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. And man, I had so many good memories in high school, but I had bad memories too, man. Well, nah, fuck it. I ain't had no bad memories, man. I had all good memories.
Well, congratulations. Some of us can't say that.
And yeah, well, actually, no, fuck it. I did have a couple bad memories. So when I was on I don't even know if I should mention this because it's kind of brutal. You know what? I'm gonna cut this shit out. I'm just gonna tell you. You are now listening to Sports Plus Life with your host, Big Trav. Stay tuned. Yeah. I got another crazy story. Everything happens with Die, dude. What the fuck? You know what I mean?
Like,
So
can
I
I?
was
We need to have like a podcast with you, with Di, and with me.
bro, he's doing not Twitch, Facebook streaming, doing games and shit like that or something like that.
No
I told
way.
Yeah, he's got like the last
You
time I
should
seen him
send
like
me his link because I'm one of those people because I cannot game because my
are you
eyes are the way that they are. I will follow people on Twitch regardless.
well, he's on Facebook. He does Facebook live streams and shit like that of
Yeah.
why is this fucking shit? But yeah, he's on Facebook, man. Are you on Facebook or no?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you just need to look up his name. Actually, I think it's still the same. Actually, I'm not too fucking sure, honestly. I added him a while back. It's DIA Do. Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Quack. I think Quack is his middle name or his first name or something like that. Dido. Just look up Dido. DAIDO. It's his only name that pops up besides like three other
Fun.
people. But anyways, yeah, he does that, and I told him I'd like to have him on, man, and talk a whole bunch of shit because there's so many stories between us. There was actually this, man, there was fucking crazy shit. I'm gonna tell you one more story about him, and I'm gonna try to get us all on, man. See if he'll fucking come on. He has a whole bunch of scheduling going, so he does this
Yeah.
little streaming shit too. All right, so I was talking to this one girl, right,
Right.
and I've already been smashing. I don't understand. like when this was approximately between freshman and sophomore year.
Yeah.
But it was this like skinny ass girl, and she was this hood girl too, man. And I don't know what it is, man. It's just somehow hood girls I just kept hooking up with. Um, yeah, she's just like super skinny. And then anyway, so she lived in Garden Lakes, and I
Mhm.
was going over to Di's house to smoke a little bit. And I was like, man, I bet you I can call this girl right now and go over there and smash. She's like, bet, do it. I'll hide in the back seat. I was like, okay, I doubt that's gonna happen
No.
though. Yeah, dude. So I think we did I can't remember. I think he just did it. I don't know if we both did it, but you remember triple C's back then?
Yes.
All right, so we ended up doing a little bit of that, and then we were smoking too. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, I hit her up and I was texting her. I said, "Hey, yo, man, let's go ahead and what I got my buddy Die with me, but if you don't care, like whatever." And I get to her house. I'm literally pulled right in front of her house. Like you can see her cars are there with her mom home and shit.
Yeah.
She jumped in the car, and I thought Die was passed out. Honestly, I literally thought he was passed out, and we ended up smashing in the front seat. And then once we were done, I said, "Damn!" And then Die pops up. He's like, "Hey man, y'all done yet?" I'm like, "Oh shit, what the fuck, dude?" I totally forgot he was even back there, dude. I did not recognize. And he looked up, and his eyes are like all crooked and shit. He's like, "Hey, y'all done?" All right, cool. And then I was like, all right, man, it's time to go. So she left and went back in, and he hopped in the front seat. He's like, hey, man, that was crazy as fuck. And I said, bro, I told you. Like,
Oh my god.
man, you know what? I'm so lucky now, for one, that I don't have any diseases and shit like that, because I didn't really care back then, but now I do. And it's like, dude, I'm so fucking lucky none of that shit happened, because that shit was going around in Rome. Did you know that? I
Yep.
think it was like syphilis and shit was going around there, or chlamydia or some shit
It
was
was
going around there.
I think it was chlamydia first.
Yeah.
Then that kind of calmed down, and then there was, I think, our senior year,
Yeah.
syphilis.
Because
Jesus.
they were doing mandatory health things with like classes and shit, or the whole fucking thing at lunch or some shit like that.
Yep. We
And
kept
then
getting them pamphlets, and then
yeah,
random, like, in health classes that were required versus like
yeah, man.
optional. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude. And I'm so thankful I didn't have a kid then, because Rome was, oh my god, Rome was so prone to people getting pregnant. And same I think with Kusa too. Kusa was like prone to
Yep.
that as well, man. And it was like insane how many
We
kids were
always
being born.
had 2 to 3 pregnant girls. Always. At
Always.
any given time.
Any given
That
time,
was
each class.
insane to me.
Yeah. And then there was that one, I don't know if, did we have the same lunch? I don't think so.
Mm.
I had the same lunch with you remember Laura Valdez?
Yes.
Yeah, I ended up dating her for like 3 months or some shit like that. Some like it was weird too, because she was like that strict Hispanic family or some shit.
Hmm.
Or no. Was it Laura? No, it wasn't Laura.
Wait, I thought, didn't you date Cynthia?
We can't talk about that because that's my wife's cousin. Don't worry
Oh.
about
Okay.
that. Hey, cut, bro.
Not this one, not this
Yeah,
one.
not this one. No,
No,
she
because
she
I
she knows
remember,
though.
I remember
She knows
you
I used to date
dated.
her.
I think you dated Laura though. I don't remember
I
how for
think
how
so.
long, but I do remember you bragged about it once.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I was shooting my shot with any girl that would take me.
I believe you. Yes.
Yeah, I was out there. I did not
I
care,
even
man.
I think I even remember, like, 'cause it was Shannon and myself that were in Miss
Mm.
Smith's class with you.
I remember Shannon, the white girl, right?
Yes,
I can't
and
remember her face, but I remember that name.
yeah, Shannon's, and I actually still keep in touch with her a little
Do
bit.
you?
I talk
Dude,
to
I
her
keep in
every
touch
now
with
and again.
nobody. I keep in touch with
I
nobody,
It's like
dude, except for Di.
random conversations. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I will be doing my own thing, and like I said, I keep up with people, but like on social media. Like I know they're
Hmm.
alive and thriving because they
Yeah.
post something every now and again.
Yeah.
But with her, because Shannon and I were like close and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I
Y'all would
will
always
talk
talk and
to
hang out.
her. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But I do remember there was once where you told her that you would date her because of her boobs, but she was too short. that
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I had a thing for
it was
that back in the day.
hilarious. And
Yeah, I don't know
then
what it was, man. Back in high school, I had a thing for titties, man, and it's
you
just
did, and because like you even said, he goes, no, no, no. You even told me, you said, I would date you, but you dated Martin, and like that
Yeah.
ass is
Oh,
good, but no
oh
titties.
shit. Oh shit. Bro, you just like sparked some fucking memories, dude. I remember
Yes,
having conversations with you while you were crying. Why the fuck are you with this dude? He's talking to multiple fucking females.
yes,
And I would
yes,
tell you non fucking stop, leave
yes,
his ass, dude. Why the fuck
exactly.
are you still with him? He looks
No,
like a
and like,
fucking douchebag
but
now.
but the thing
I don't
is, the
man,
thing is
hold on,
now, or
hold
back
on.
then.
No, we're about to get into this. Look, this podcast is gonna be like fucking 6 hours long, dude. Hold on. We're about to fucking get heavy. What's his name? Martin Martinez,
Martin.
right?
No, Martin Soto.
Soto.
I'm actually friends with him now.
You fucking weirdo. Oh my god, dude. I don't think I can look him. Is this him? No. Oh, I see it. The douchebag look. There it is. Fucking douche. Look at him, man. Dude, he was such a fat little pudgy motherfucker. And then he had you too, because you were like a fucking cute ass girl in high school. And I was like, how
Yeah.
the fuck did he even get
Cause
this chick right
like
now?
we had that conversation, I
Yeah.
think, because of I don't even know what sparked it, but it was we were talking to Shan, and I remember. I had I had been off a couple of days because I was sick. And I
Hmm.
remember, you know how I used to like dress up for school and stuff like that. Those last couple
Yeah.
of days that I came in, you looked at me and you were like, "Bro,
What the
like you're
fuck are you
looking
doing?
sick. Like what's going on?" And you were like, "You have no makeup on. Like
Dude, I
what's
remember
happening
that.
here?" Yeah.
I think, dude, I almost
And
remember the actual day, dude. I like after seeing you then, I literally thought about you when I went home and I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with her, bro? Dude, like I was serious, like concerned. I was like, bro, she's always
yeah,
dressing up. She's always got her little outfit and her hair shit done. And I'm like,
exactly.
yo, what the fuck is going
And
on right now?
I think it was because I was so exhausted and I just didn't like I couldn't I don't even know what kind of like thing I had. I don't know if it was the flu or
Are you
whatever it
are you on
was.
his Facebook?
Do what?
Are you on his Facebook? Like you seen him on his Facebook?
Who, Martin?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's such a fucking douchebag. Look, man, I'm.
He's better now. To be
Oh well,
complete
yeah. I mean,
like but
obviously,
back
people
then
change,
though.
but my memory is still stuck on him. And if y'all can see this shit right now, my shit's a little glitchy. I don't know if it's is it
Yes.
glitchy on your end?
It's glitching. Yeah.
Okay, that's probably because he knows he's a fuck boy, and that's why it's fucking glitchy. Motherfuckers don't change, bro.
Motherfucker.
Not him, dog. No, but anyways, yeah. So I was not a big fan of Martin, man. And you know what? Before I knew y'all were dating, I was kind of cool with him, but I can see that he had some skeeviness in him. And
Mhm.
then once I knew he was dating you, and then the shit that was kind of going on, I was like, man, he's
I
a
remember, I
fuck
think you
boy,
were the
dude.
very first person to
Oh
tell
yeah, dude.
me,
I
"Hey,
could tell that shit a
you need
fucking
to
mile
like,
away.
you need to stop." Like you
Yeah,
actually said, "You need to stop." Like,
yeah.
do you realize that you need to stop? And I was like, "What do
Because
you?"
if I'm not mistaken, didn't I show you messages or some shit? Or no?
Yeah,
Did I?
yeah,
I
you
couldn't
did.
remember because I think I remember talking to him or something, and I was being sneaky with this shit. You know, I was on the girl
Yeah.
side that day. I'm never on the girl side, dude. And
No,
I was like,
but that
yo, this,
was,
that, and the
but
third.
that's what I'm saying though. Like back in high school, our relationship was so
Yeah,
straightforward.
it was tight as shit. Yeah.
It was like it was just the like you would tell me when I was being a
Hmm.
bitch, and I'd tell you when I was being when you were being an asshole. Like it was
Oh yeah, you
just
said it a few times.
straight.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
wasn't
then,
asshole, but it was definitely some smart way of saying it. But I was like,
yeah,
all right,
it
motherfucker.
was one of those things. Well, I mean, I still had like the I'm still gonna be really kind and nice to him because that's just who I am. I
Yeah.
haven't changed. Okay,
Let me
it's
keep him
just
close, but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you're an asshole,
But
bitch.
no, I remember that there was once
Dude,
where
I
and
almost fucking forgot about I'm sorry, dude. I almost
no, you're
fucking
good.
forgot about it. Dude, it was like a fucking flashback. Like a flash grenade just hit and I'm just sitting here blind and all I see is those images and I'm like, "Holy fuck, you did date him, dude. What the fuck?" And no, uh Albert used to get so fucking mad because you did date him, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit, was he
And
mad? He's like,
it
"Man,
was
he's a
because
fucking asshole. He's always
we
cheating."
were really close. That's
He
what
was
I'm
the
saying.
one. And if I don't know, Albert can get on to later on or whatever, maybe later, and he can kind of confess his love for you again. But Albert, I think, was the one who mentioned it.
Yeah.
But because I knew he wasn't gonna say shit, I dug the shit up, and then I said shit to you. I think that's what it was,
It
if I'm
was
not mistaken. Yeah,
because Albert sparked the, huh? What's going on here?
yeah. And
And
then he talked
then
to me about it, and I was like,
you were like, "Give me a day." And the bad part was that you got a response so quickly. And in my brain is like, nah, he's not gonna find anything. Like it'll be fine.
"Oh, that's right," because
And
I
then
mentioned
you
it to you. I was
fucking
like, "Bro,
showed
just let me
me.
know." Yeah, I
You
was like,
showed
"Yo,
me
just
the
let me know."
messages.
Yeah,
Like it was,
I don't even
yeah.
remember who the girl was. I don't know if she was from Coos. I think she was she from Coos? No, I don't know.
Yes, she was that
Yeah.
soccer player.
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing Kusa or some shit on her thing or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, dude. I was like, holy fuck. Didn't they have a picture together or some shit? I
Yeah.
don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, dude. I was fucking livid that day, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
bro,
You
man,
were
fuck this
pissed.
bitch. Oh,
That
dude,
day
I was
we were
pissed as
pissed.
fuck.
That I think that was one of the that was one of the days when I realized that we were actually friends. Cause there was
Yeah.
you like we were good friends, like classmates.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
then
Associated through school, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But then like it hit like, oh shit, like we're good friends because I actually
Mm-hmm.
care about what's happening to him, and he's like pissed about like what's
Oh yeah,
happening
dude.
to me.
Yeah.
Cause you were
So that's
pissed that day.
that's the thing with me, man, because it you know, I always had this front on, right?
Yeah.
Through entire high school because of what my mom was doing
Right.
and the person she would go back to and the shit I would have to witness and then keep it
Right.
from my sister and make sure she just kind of grew up good and I would take all the brunt of the emotional stress off of it.
Right.
And then when I went to school, I was always that joker. I was always that person that was just real, just tell you what the fuck it is because I see that shit all the time at home. I'm like, dude, I don't want to be this person here. And so when I see a
Oh wait.
woman,
Let me interrupt you for a second, cause
go ahead.
my computer's dying, so I have to plug it up. Hold up.
Sorry, I've been just kind of. You said, "Oh man, I'm not gonna be on till 11," so I was like, "Well, let me go ahead and just start drinking, man. I just, we'll burn
Start
some time out,
drinking.
dog." Yeah, so I stay. I call it baller on a budget because I
Baller
can
on a
get.
budget.
Yeah, I used to buy Modelo's all the time and Budweiser, like the expensive shit, and I was like, "Why the
Yeah.
fuck am I wasting so much money on this shit?" So now, what I do is I just get a 30 pack of Natural Light, right?
Hmm.
And it has the same alcohol content. It's the same everything. It's just a lighter beer, I guess. It's just water, whatever.
You mean you
So
drink
I get
girl juice?
yeah, well, yeah, yeah, I do. Don't hate on me.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. It's
So I,
like so just so you know, because you're Mexican, that we call that girl juice. So just
yeah. How do you say it in Spanish?
y- um no, we
Yeah,
don't we
got
don't
you. Yeah, got you. Bow. Anyways.
La chancla
Bow.
just
Yeah. Hold on. Shit. God damn, bro. How you hit me, man? 45 minutes away, bro. Yeah. So, well, the thing is, so when I go out and I'm actually having drinks with buddies or something like that, I'll
yeah,
order my normal because I'm gonna spend a grip anyways. Just at a restaurant, it's like you might as well just drink what you want to drink
yeah.
and then eat a salad. That way you can you can compensate for the money you're gonna spend for the beer. You know what I mean?
I'm more of the, if I'm gonna have liquor, then I'm gonna have chicken. But if I'm gonna have beer, I'm gonna have a salad.
Well, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. So beer, yeah. So I don't really drink liquor no more. I've had two very bad experiences, and I'm not gonna say I haven't drank liquor since then, but it's like very, very, very rare that I do. And if I do, I got chasers, I got a mix or something to kind of
I
prolong it.
don't I don't drink often. I'll say that. I've
Yeah,
gotten drunk in my life 3 times and it was
yeah.
horrible and I hated every second of it. So I won't say that I drink often, but when
I
I
think,
drink, I stick to
yeah.
like Hennessy and tequila and there's no chasers.
Oh, I love Hennessy, boy. Hey,
Um,
Hennessy on the
it's
rocks,
all
dog.
it's all Will's fault.
Ooh.
Like once he made me a
The
Hennessy
dude you
Coke.
manage right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um and we're dating.
I do. Hey, boy. Hey, man, we just got a scoop in the building. Hey, as long as it's not Martin, baby, we're good to go, dog. No, that's awesome,
No.
though, man. That's
Yeah, and
awesome.
He's
Well,
amazing.
let me ask you this. Let me get a little bit deeper. Do you think now were you trying to manage him before y'all started dating or after?
It kind of went hand in
Like
hand for me.
together
Like
a little bit?
I wanted to help him. Like you know how okay, so in my previous relationship, which
Mm-hmm.
was yeah, um I came
Which
out
one?
of that not really. No, I dated this guy for like almost 7 years.
Yeah.
Um and then it just kind of turns out that we weren't on the same page, and instead
Yeah.
of just being on a different page, he was on a completely different book. He just didn't tell me that he left our book to go pick out
Yeah.
his own.
Yeah.
So I didn't really like at first it was kind of like a holy cow. Like who are you? Stop looking at me like that. Cuz like I
Yeah.
said, I used to train people and I was
Yeah.
super professional. Like it was
Yeah.
nonstop. I was there every single day for a week and they got to see me and I was their
Yeah.
primary contact and all of that. He actually came in to train for one of our new locations.
Mm-hmm.
I have never, Travis, ever messed up in my presentation in the morning. Ever.
Ooh,
It's not a thing.
damn. Look at you getting all
So
twisted. Them legs are tight, weren't they? Damn. Hey, for y'all that don't know, man, hopefully everything syncs up the way it's supposed to with the video and I can edit this and have it on YouTube as well. But it's a good looking cat, man. It's a good looking cat, man.
yes.
He's not that bad looking at all. It's free will underscore music.
And his music is bomb. Right now he has two songs out and one of them is in Spanish, the other is in English.
Is that the one
And
called Roto?
yes, Roto is one of them. And then On My Grind, I think
I
you would
wonder,
like that one.
can I play it without getting
Yeah.
monetized? All right,
Yes.
let's. I don't know how it's gonna sound on here, but let's go ahead and get a
So
little snippet.
metí la
Hey,
foto. Hey. Yeah.
hey, boy. Hey, man, I can only understand some of it, but that shit goes hard though, just the way
It
it sounds though.
does. Like he's got this sound of like but it's like
You know what he has? Yeah. So let me pause. We're gonna go with more into that because I kind of like that. So he almost has the sound of what's that dude from is it Pitbull? Right? Is it Pitbull? The what is he? I don't know what nationality he is.
I
Puerto
don't
Rican?
either. I have no idea.
Anyways, it almost sounds like his voice, but more like gritty. You know what I mean? Like more
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like some DMX
Yeah.
type of shit. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's that Mexican DMX right there, baby. Let's
Well,
see if it
but
still
that's what
plays.
he's Puerto Rican.
Oh, is he?
He
Well,
is. He's
yeah,
Puerto
yeah. Well,
Rican.
I should have just known that shit. I looked at it for a second. He looks Puerto Rican as fuck.
And if you
You know
like
what?
if you go on his profile on
He
the I
almost looks
actually
like
put his
a
link
straight.
tree.
He almost looks like a straight white dude. Honestly, I mean, like, well, sorry. So when he has his bald head, right? Was it bald or some shit? No.
He shaved this. It was just really short. That was it.
Okay. All right. So he kind of looked. So that looked Puerto Rican. So now let's go
Yeah.
ahead and look at him with his hair, dude. That's a white boy in church right there, baby. Nah, he's a good looking cat though, man, and he does definitely
Yes,
has some good music, man.
he does. And
It
like I
definitely
said,
sounds good.
it's
So you
just
said the
two
other one
songs.
is in English?
Yes, it's called OMG. If you go on his profile on his actual Instagram,
The
like
Instagram?
right under his bio, yep, there's Linktree. Like there's a link that says Linktree on
Oh,
his
that's
bio.
the ones that OnlyFans use. Yes, right. No, they're not on OnlyFans.
First of all, Akon has one, so no.
Oh, so it's acceptable, bro. Okay, oh shit.
But it'll take you to all of his stuff. Like it's his
That's
social
dope.
media, his songs. You can download them. You can purchase them. They're literally everywhere. Um,
That's awesome as fuck. So OMG is the one, right? Does it show like a
yeah,
little snippet of it? Let's see.
yeah. I can put it on my feet.
All right,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Multimillionaire.
Bro, let me tell you something. Underground artists like that, right?
Mhm.
I don't, I do like them a lot. There's a lot of great fucking music underground, and there's a few
Yeah.
that I still listen to off of like I have to go to YouTube and look at them instead of having it all the way because they don't like produce their shit on everything like they should.
Yeah.
But man, when I tell you, bro, that shit's hitting. That shit's hitting,
Yeah.
dude.
It
Like the melody is
does.
good, the
I'm
chorus
telling
sounds good,
you.
everything kind of like coincides with each other. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So, did he have a live performance or something today?
A live performance? No.
Yeah. Oh, so what'd you do
Usually
today?
we're just updating content right now because
Okay.
we're kind of delaying a few things.
Now
We want to,
do you got
we
him on YouTube?
we do, yeah.
You do have him on YouTube? Okay.
Like all of
All right.
that little link up top or whatever that I told you
It
about,
goes
it
to that
takes
as
you
well, huh?
everything. Like it's YouTube, it's Spotify, it's um
So, is he doing personal content as well,
I'm not
or
sure.
no, not yet?
I don't think so. Not yet. No. We're trying to I think we're slowing down slightly just because we've been working on a couple of things and we also
Trying to piece it
are
all together.
exactly kind of like a nice little, structure for him.
You are now listening to Sports Plus Life with your host, Big Trav. Stay tuned.
And
Damn, we just got the juicy details. Boy. Anna Karen got it in though.
Hey,
Sheesh.
be careful. Edit out some parts there. Make sure they don't get too much info. But
Yeah.
let's just say, for
For
clients'
right
sake,
now.
that there's things that are in the works,
Listen,
and next
there's a
year it's
professional.
definitely gonna be an amazing year for him.
Yeah, that's awesome though, man. He definitely has. He has like so. When I listen to certain artists, man, the thing is for me, right? Because I'm an old head now,
Yeah.
right? I mean, we can call ourselves an old head now.
Hmm.
You still look young, so you're still you're still on the other spectrum.
What are you
But
talking
I
about?
am
I look
a
16. I haven't grown.
I'm an old head now. I got the 5 o'clock. I just shaved this morning. That shit's already growing on my neck. I got a neck beard and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm an old head now. So like I said, when we got on first, before we started, I was listening to Tupac, Biggie, all that shit,
Yeah.
man. I listen to shit to where you can actually hear the lyrics. And now when I
Mhm.
listen to his, that's the main thing. If I cannot understand what the fuck you're saying, or if I do understand it and it doesn't fucking make sense, bro, you're booted to the left.
Yep.
That's to me, that's the first thing. You can have a fire beat, you can have a fire chorus and everything. Same with like Lil Yachty, dude. Like
Hmm.
I don't like his shit. It's trash.
I don't either.
What's another one? I mean, just all the new guys coming out, man. It's
It's
almost
just that
morphed its
sometimes it
way into
doesn't
this new
make
generation.
sense. It's catchy, but not in the right
Yeah,
way. I don't know if that
yeah,
makes
yeah, yeah.
sense. His
Yeah, so
stuff
yeah, they're
is
definitely still
still,
catchy,
yeah.
and it goes viral and everything like that. Like the beat's good, and it's their music sounds good,
Mhm.
but it's not good. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like there's no substance behind it. I think
Yeah.
that's why
There's no
there's
heart,
like
there's no soul. It's
there
literally
you
just
go.
a movement forward to kind of get it
Yeah,
out, is what it sounds like.
exactly. It's
Now
kind of like
his,
what people are asking for. His stuff, or from what, like the first,
yeah,
these are just two songs, right?
yeah,
There's, of course, like sometimes he'll freestyle like in front of me and things of that sort. The perks of, dating somebody with
yeah.
talent.
There you go. Yeah, go ahead, plug him
But
real quick. Hey, let's go.
but at
Now,
the
does he
same
have any
time,
albums out right now, or is he working on an album?
he's working on an album, and I'm actually not sure when the release date will be. There's a
Okay,
more likely chance that a video will come out before the album.
on one of the songs
Um,
or something.
yeah, exactly.
Mm.
So hopefully we can get that up and running like
Now, do you
soon.
have any idea of how many songs he's trying to put on an album, or is he doing a mixtape?
Um, I'm I'm almost certain he's gonna run the 5 to 7 thing,
5 to 7.
but I'm I'm not 100% sure, to be
You know
completely
what?
honest
That's
with
so
you.
crazy nowadays because I don't know if you remember. Remember when we like way, way back when we used to buy CDs as kids, right?
Yeah.
And there used to be like 20 songs on there, fucking 25 songs on the thing. And now everybody's creating an album with like 5 to 7 songs on it.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's almost flipped, but it's almost in a smart way. Like, they used to bust out songs all the time, and you get like
Yeah.
2 hit songs out of that CD, and then the rest are just kind of throwaway music that they just needed to fill up. So
Exactly.
nowadays they're putting more hits on a CD per. So it's not bad, but it's
Mhm.
just different from what it used to be. And I recognize it now as all right, they're trying to put their all in these 7 songs and not give you trash
Exactly.
compared to like when they used to put 20 to 25 songs on and give you like
Yeah.
18 trash
No,
songs.
seriously. And sometimes it happens that way. And we're even cuz he's focused not only on just giving you substance. It's not even
Yeah.
about the oh, let me see if they like it. It's let me tell you what I think and I hope that it
Hmm.
works for you. And that's I feel like that's where the little comes from
Yeah.
cuz it's like
The grit.
strong like verbiage. It's
Yeah. I
lyrics
don't,
that
you know
are
what?
like out there.
I don't know his life or nothing like that, but I almost feel like a struggle in his voice.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like
That's what I'm saying.
I can
Like
feel
you can
some
feel the
struggle from his
vulnerability
past. Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
the song, and I think that's what makes it like that's what gives you the kind of like initial push to just kind of keep listening. Like,
Yeah.
wait, hold on, he's saying something.
Yeah.
It's
Well, let
not
me tell you
just
something.
lyrics.
It's not that hard to become viral nowadays or to become amplified in what you're doing, whether it's like me with podcasting or music or anything.
Yeah.
So he with what he definitely has the potential to do it. It's going to be about getting in front of it. So what I would tell him um, is to obviously he's going to need to promote well you promote him
Yeah.
on. You're gonna need to promote him on podcast, and mine's a little small. He still come on if he wants
What are
to.
you talking about? I'm small. You got the exclusive. I'll get you one with him.
Oh shit, bet then. Shit, facts. All right, I'm gonna need you to send me an itinerary of his life, and then we're good to go.
Yeah.
But another thing though, with actual like, so there's levels of where you can get on the podcast, and like obviously the ones that are like 1 million, 2 million
Yeah.
followers and stuff like that, he's probably not likely to get on those. But if he gradually gets on each and every one that's a little bit higher than the last one, dude, I've seen people kick off that shit and then they go on
Yeah.
to like a podcast like No Jumper and they're really nothing and they just fucking shoot up because they went on these bigger ones. And it's
Yeah.
insane, dude. It's insane as shit. So he definitely has a route to go, man, especially being
Yeah.
bilingual. That's where it
Dude,
fucking kicks
and I'm
off.
telling you, it's like I said, I'm not big on like hip hop, R&B, and things of that
Yeah.
sort. Like I'm not big on it at all. I'm Mexican as hell. Like the inside
Yeah.
of my voice and my head, it's like mariachi half the time.
Oh, yeah.
So exactly. So then when I listened to all of his stuff, it was just like, holy cow, like this is like it's strong. It's not just words. Like everything is making sense and there's like a
Yeah.
way to connect on it. So it yeah.
Yeah, he has something in the mix, man. It's gonna be about getting in front of the right people and that's with anything, especially right now where he's at. It's going to be that grind. That grind is what's going to get you there, because only
Yeah.
some people like Lil Nas X throws out that damn music, and then he's like, he's way up here and shit. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy as fuck. You know what I mean? Those are like 1 in 1 million chances of that happening to you when there's a whole bunch of artists out here. So
Exactly.
yeah, I definitely see a big future for him as long as he just keeps it to the grind, man. There's a lot of people that'll do it, and because they're not, what needs to happen with him is to make sure that he doesn't, his aspects aren't up here and they stay down here. Do it because he loves it, and then it'll grow as it goes. If his aspects are up here and he's not shooting up like he wants to, that's what's
Yeah.
gonna kill him and it's gonna make him stop. He
Right.
has something, he needs to continue with that shit. For
Yeah,
real.
no, he does. He's he has incredible talent. And the thing is, this is him rapping and whatnot, but man
Hmm.
can sing. Like,
Oh, he can sing too?
yeah, it's
He got
not
the
just
pipes for it? Shit, boy. Hey man, I used to say I got the pipes too. I'm like Songbird of my generation, you know what I mean? But we ain't really like that though. I'm the songbird in my bathroom. That's about it.
Sorry.
Yeah, man,
No,
dude.
but
That's
yeah,
awesome though, dude.
it's
That's awesome as
incredible.
fuck.
And like I said, it was like I don't know. For me, it was that. Do you know how when you're getting to know someone, you notice how genuine they are and how like just
Yeah.
like no
Well,
like all of
I
that.
guess
So
it depends on the person because you can see with me, I can see how genuine they are at first, and it's like, damn, you're an asshole. Second, it's like, oh fuck, now I see the shit. I'm too late, bro. We're already invested.
we're already invested.
Yeah,
No,
man.
and I mean, definitely not saying, but then again, perspective. I'm not saying he's the most perfect
Oh
person
yeah.
alive because that's a lie. And then I
Oh yeah,
can't
we're
say
all
that about
men.
myself either, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's got this thing about him that
Yeah.
you're like what's next? Like you like when OMG first came out,
Yeah.
like people were like, oh my god. I'm like, no, it's on my grind. Like you have to listen to the lyrics. It's something that you have to like catch. Like don't
Yeah,
let
that's
it
good
slip
though.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
switching it
then
up on them.
exactly. And then like Roto, that one is based off of the premises that it's like if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
That's dope.
like it's like
I need to
he's
send. You know what? I need to send that song to my wife and let her listen, and then she could think that about me. If it's not broke, don't fix it, dog. Fuck ass bitch, man.
yes, and be like, honey, just listen to the song. I think we'll be good after. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. No, that'd be dope to get them on, man. Like I
Of
said,
course.
I have followers in California, so
Mm,
I don't know if they'll listen to this podcast per se, but if they do, then that's something they can look into, and then maybe we might get an exclusive interview with him, and shit, get the shit going, man. Because
yeah,
I'd like to see his ass blow up, man. Honestly, he's
of
got the look for
course.
it too, man. Look at that man
He does. He's a very handsome man.
looking like a ranchero.
I took
Or
that
no,
actually.
what's that? Not a ranchero. What's cowboy? Caballero.
No,
What's cowboy?
vaquero.
Vaquero. Look at that. Look at that boy,
There we
man.
go.
Shit got that boot. You
Vaquero
know, you're
right there.
focusing in. Yeah. Oh shit. Damn. Whoa, you on fire. Calm down, bro. Calm down. We're gonna have to swipe you away real quick, man. I'm the only
Oh
good
my
looking
god.
one on my phone. Anyway. No, that's awesome though. So what do you got planned for his future?
Well, we're in the midst of just getting everything situated, honestly, because we're trying to see his main thing is he wants to get out a specific message to everyone, and of course, like if he hops onto the podcast, he's probably gonna walk you through like what his actual vision is.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just helping in every way that I can.
Yeah. To
When
get him
I
some frontage and everything like that.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
I would hope at least that I'm giving him like the push to no, like let's keep going, like this is it,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
good.
Keep your grind. So
Yeah,
there's one thing I tell everybody, dude. And it's the most common saying fucking out there, but it's the most fucking truth. All right. Behind
yeah,
every great man, there's a great woman. Right.
yeah,
Now I'm not saying you're great, but you could be. I don't know. But to each his own, to their person, right? So
yeah,
me, right, Mariella, even though we're going through a little thing right now, she has pushed me more to continue doing this
yeah,
and kind of producing more. Otherwise, I'd be like one fucking podcast a week or doing some shit like that.
mm,
She has kind of pushed me to be like, yo, you got all these aspirations to do everything. You need to settle
yeah,
down, choose one or choose a couple. Cause I'm going to work. I'm still tattooing now. I got back into that. And I'm also doing a podcast. So I'm
yeah,
working 8:30 to 3 o'clock. And then I'm thinking about doing whatever podcast we're going to do. I'm going to do the podcast because I got
yeah.
sports that I talk about Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. And then I
All
got to
right.
edit those and post those. And then also I'm busting out these other podcasts that I'm doing just about, random life shit or doing
Yeah,
interviews or something like that. And then also I'm trying to find time in between that to tattoo or draw the designs that I need to tattoo. And then
mm,
also I still got to take care of my daughter, find ways to see my son. And then,
exactly.
dude, I'm split so many different ways. That's why when you're like, are you going to be up? Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be up, dog. I'm always grinding, dude.
I'm
I might
always
get
doing
like,
the thing.
yeah, I might get like 4 hours of sleep.
No,
It's all
and
right.
he's like that too. Like he's
Yeah.
got and of course, like I said, somebody that cares for someone else, you always
Yeah.
over exaggerate them in your brain. I do
Oh
my
yeah, yeah.
best not to
Oh,
because
well,
it's
this is what it's called.
unnecessary.
Pull a
Like
trav. That's it. Pull a trav.
full
Tell
of
him what the fuck is up. Hey, yo, you're fucking slacking, dude. Oh,
No, but
you
but
go
that's what I'm
you gonna
saying.
go to
Like
sleep? Nah, get over
we've
here.
we've had these conversations where, like, it's like, no, like, let's do this. And
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes it'll come from him, sometimes it'll come from me. And I think that's what
Balances
keeps
everything
it
out.
nice and balanced. It's like it's not just me pushing him,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's not just him pushing me.
So does he go to a studio, or does he has his own studio that he set up?
He goes to a studio, yeah.
Goes to a studio. Man, that's a fucking price tag itself, dude. What is it, like $100 an hour now? Or is it
Um,
more than that? I guess depending on who
uh,
you go to, I
it
guess.
just it depends, to be
Yeah, because
completely
those
honest.
producers, man, they like their fucking money, don't they? Pieces of
Yes, they
shit. You know, there's a
do.
lot of people. There's a lot of people nowadays, like even big time artists.
Yeah.
Because of COVID, they've set up studios in their home, and you can make any place fucking quality ready.
Mm,
But they're doing it in their home, and they're actually saving fuck tons of money by doing that shit, and then just
yeah.
sending them the what is it, the shit, so that they can do whatever they need to do to fucking produce that music. I
Yeah.
can't think of I still haven't thought of the word. Fuck it. Anyways, yeah. So they're doing that, and then they're sending it to him, and then they're doing all that shit. So yeah, man, I would at his stage, man, I would look at him trying to just put money into himself, and then trying to do everything himself. Unless he has like a really good relationship or friendship with whatever whoever he's working with, then yeah, continue on, man.
Yeah,
But
no,
there's
for him, right, like I said, right now it's just more, at least my role in everything is just assisting where I can. If I
yeah,
can do specific things, I'm one of those people that is like tech savvy. So
yeah.
if at any point they're like, "Oh, something's not working," I'm like, "2 minutes." I'm like, so
Go ahead, fix the shit.
yeah, so I'm like assisting, or I'm a personal assistant in that way. But at
Yeah.
the same time, like I said, it comes from the fact that I just care for him very deeply.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The biggest thing is just making sure his name gets out, man, and making sure he can drop as much as he can as far as music and content and everything like that. The more you're in face of the public as far as voice or anything like that,
Yeah,
the better you can be. Yeah, if you
absolutely.
can get him on, man, that'd be perfect, man. I'll talk some shit with him.
Honestly, he might, because like honest, I like the fact that I like him enough to actually talk about him.
Hmm.
But like I'm pretty sure he would give you a better scoop of what he's trying to do versus me.
Oh yeah,
Because once again, I'm just an out person
yeah.
looking
I
in.
used to be big
So
into all the music shit and everything like that. And when I made this podcast, it was generally mostly it was really just focused towards sports, and I was just gonna do a sports podcast.
yeah,
And then because I'm heavily into football and basketball and hockey and all
yeah.
this other shit, and I was like,
So
man, dude,
he's heavy into basketball.
is he? Yeah, yeah. So basketball's coming up, so I'm gonna start covering that shit too. So right now it's football, and that's taking time, but we're about to have three sports in this at the same time. So when
Yeah.
football's starting to give, or actually next month, basketball starts. So it's gonna be
Yep.
basketball, hockey starting next month, and then we're gonna have football as well. I've already said that I was only going to do 2 podcasts a month on basketball and two
Yeah.
podcasts a month on hockey, just because hockey is not really everybody's sport, and that's just really something for me to say about.
Yeah.
Basketball is, but football is more current and more prevalent as far
Mhm.
as over basketball. So it's just
Exactly.
better views
There
wise. So
there's
that's
more
just business
percentage
wise.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So, and I might bump that up depending on how much time I have, but I don't want to give away from, and I made a couple podcasts that are going to be released like Wednesday or Thursday or something like that about having different guests on, female guests, and doing different things like that. And then
Yeah.
me hitting you up almost like it sparked a thing of being like, all right, well, why don't I have more childhood fucking people in if they
Yeah.
can be in, and then just fucking reminiscing on some shit, you know what I mean? That'd be crazy as fuck, dude.
That would
So
be.
yeah, yeah, that'd be awesome. And then now I just found out you know, what you're doing. So so I'm like, all right, baby, let's get him on too, man. We'll fucking bust into the
Yeah.
music world, baby, and then get that
Seriously.
going, man. That'd be fucking awesome as shit, dude. Yeah, I used to be big into music, man, and I had thoughts about doing that when I started the podcast, and I was like, man, if I have too many avenues, it's gonna be too jumbled up and everywhere to really catch everybody's eye, and they'd be like,
Yeah.
well, I only want to listen to this, or I only want to listen to that. So I try to keep a minimum as much as possible so that when it goes out, and then as it gets bigger, there's gonna be more people to, fuck with everything. So,
Exactly.
but at the same time, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm trapped, dude. You know what I mean? We're just gonna
I
fucking
do
do
what I
whatever we want.
want.
Yeah, I do what I want. What you up to, baby girl? I don't care, baby girl. No, that's
I
crazy as shit,
automatically
though.
like picture you and Isidro just walking by every single time you hear that. I
What's up,
swear.
baby girl? I seen him for the first time. I was at a quinceañera, right? And he was already smashed. I was already smashed. And dude, it was almost like it was like nothing's ever fucking changed. And this was like
Yeah.
literally, and we were walking around, and I was like, "Hey man, I think I know that dude right there." And I walk up to him, I said, "Hey, what's up, baby girl?" And I said it right behind his head. He's like, "Trav, what up, baby girl?" And then we fucking tapped hands again. It was fucking crazy as
Yeah.
shit. That's the last time I seen him though. But he has I think he has two girl. The last one he had one girl or something like that. I don't know if he has two kids now, but he had a beautiful baby girl. Man, it was crazy.
I think he has 2 now, yeah.
Yeah, he's like a manager doing something, some factory, I think, or some place. I don't know what it is. But anyways, man, I'm glad. He was like, "Hey man, you ever fucking need a job, bro? Come
He's
see me."
got you.
Yeah. That's like one of those relationships. It's like you're not really gonna see him at all
Mhm.
because of just times. You know what I mean? But it's like when that time comes, and I'm like, "Hey man, what's up?" He's like, "Damn, bro," and then we'll catch up and be like, "Yo, I really need a job though. Like, I mean, we can still talk, but like, I need a job for real." He's gonna be like, "Bet, here's an application. It's
Yeah.
already accepted. Let's go." You know what I mean? So it's good to have those networkings and stuff like that, especially when you got
Yeah.
people from back in the day. Which, like I said, I don't talk to really nobody, man. I keep such close things, and I deleted all my shit. The only reason why I got all this shit right now is because of the podcast, and I'm trying to kind of create
Yeah.
some out of nothing, you know.
Push it
So
out a
it's
little
just
bit.
wild. Yeah. So it's just wild, man. Because I didn't even think you were gonna accept it. Because I was like, man, it's late as fuck, dude. I think she's gonna be like, "Hey, man, Trav, fuck off right now, dude. I'm trying to sleep, dog."
Well,
She's like,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very tired and very sweaty. But I was
"Oh
like,
yeah. We
podcast,
see,
hell yeah.
yeah. We see your forehead glistening." Yeah, dude. Mine's stay glistening, bro. I got such oily skin. It's fucking
Bro,
ridiculous.
like, it doesn't ever stop. I think we've talked about that before. We talked about that when we were in high school because we
Yeah,
made fun
something.
of the little shits that they used to
Yeah.
make.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. We're gonna conclude this podcast, man. We're definitely gonna have Anna Karen back on again, and then we might even get an exclusive with her little boy toy. We'll see what happens then. We're gonna keep in touch with her and keep it going. And for everybody, man, thanks for listening to the end. I know it's been fucking like almost 2 hours right now, probably. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good time, and we'll see y'all till next time. What's good, baby? Thanks for listening. Make sure you go like, subscribe, and follow my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything like that, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and click the link. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow up. Check out the next podcast coming up. Make sure y'all check in every day, every week. You never know when we're gonna post a new one. Yo, thanks for listening to Sports Plus Life. Your host, Big Trav. Appreciate everything. Make sure y'all go follow, like, subscribe on whatever website y'all are on right now. Leave some love, leave some comments. Stay tuned to the next one. Thanks for listening.